Minnie Ribeiro and you're watching India Food Network. I'm here at Zafran Malad, where Chetan Sethi, director cum chef, is going to join me shortly and share with us some exciting tips about how to marinate meats. Hi Chetan.
Hi Minnie.
So what are you going to teach us today in terms of marination?
Well, today I've got a fillet of salmon, which is
Okay.
a Norwegian fish actually.
Right.
Then I've got a couple of ingredients. I'm going to be marinating the salmon in that.
So what do you have here for us?
Okay, so let's go through this. So this is pink salmon. You can substitute it for any fish
Okay.
that is there. But a delicate flavor like a pomfret or a basa.
Okay.
But a delicate flavored fish, not like a mackerel which is strong, you know, such a
Okay.
strong tasting fish.
All right.
So this is very light flavored fish that we use.
Okay.
What we have here is lemon wedges or lemon juice, there's salt, there's a little bit of cream. This is a juice of ginger garlic because we've not used ginger garlic paste because it's very, very strong.
Okay.
And we don't want to, you know, just fill
Overpower
the
it with-
overpower
okay,
with the
sure,
ginger garlic.
sure.
So what I've done is made a ginger garlic paste and just removed the juice. So it's very
Okay.
subtle in the background.
Interesting.
This is a boiled cashew paste that we
Okay.
have.
Okay.
This is green cardamom powder,
All right.
a little bit of honey,
Okay.
and then we got processed cheese over here, which is just grated and kept over here. Then we've got green chilies, and this is suwa or dill.
Okay,
leaves.
dill leaves,
So it's
yes,
dried
okay.
dill leaves. So fish and dill go very well together.
Absolutely.
And the whole marination is very creamy, dill, sweet, and little spicy, but very delicate marination. So we don't overpower the fish.
Because it has its interesting flavor on its
Flavor
own.
on its
yes,
own.
absolutely. Okay.
So,
how
we're
do we
gonna
go about
start.
it? Yes.
So that's my fillet. So what I'm gonna do is make one portion of it. So I'm just going to cut the salmon into a couple of pieces.
Okay.
So we can actually marinate it and then we put it in the tandoor.
Okay. All right. This is something which lay people could do at home as well, isn't it?
Yes, you could use any fish.
Okay, okay.
But of course, I mean, ideally you could use a boneless fish,
Right.
or you could use something like a pomfret, and the
Okay.
whole pomfret could be, marinated in it.
Okay. So pomfret sounds like a good bet.
Yes. So now I'm going to take this fish. All right. So I'm going to do a first marination of the fish. So
Okay.
as I told you a little earlier, that it needs to stay and the juices need to go in. So I'm going to first use a little bit of
The ginger garlic juice.
the ginger garlic juice, which is about 2 teaspoons, because it's
Okay.
a small portions, which is approximately 200 grams of fish.
Okay. 200 grams of fish. All right.
And I'm going to use a little bit of green chili paste.
That's what is going to give the zing, the spice. I
Yes,
guess.
so it's going to be a sweet and spicy.
Oh, interesting.
So it's again, as I told you earlier in the conversation, that it's multi-sensory.
Okay.
So all I'm going to do is mix these two.
Okay.
So
That's
that,
your ginger garlic juice and a bit of your chili paste. All right.
that's right. That's right.
And you sort of blend it in nicely.
Yeah. So that every part of the fish has got a little bit of ginger garlic and a little bit of green chili, so it seeps through inside the fish.
Okay.
This is a very delicate fish, very high in oil content. So that's why if you see that I'm not using any oil
Yes,
in my
I was going to ask
marination.
you that. There's no oil at all. in
Because the
this,
fish
okay.
itself has so much of oil,
Oil,
that I
right.
don't really need to use.
Any more oil. Okay.
Any more oil.
Okay.
Alright, so that is the first phase.
All right. Okay.
Then we marinate our fish and we can, keep it for about 2 hours refrigerated.
2 hours refrigerated. Okay. All right.
Now we're going to begin with the marination.
Okay.
So that's where my gloves come out. So because I'm going to get messy.
Okay.
So, all right. So now we're going to begin with the marination, which is like the key part to.
Absolutely. Chetan, I have a question here. This fish that you marinated, the salmon, I mean, what kind of cuisine would it represent? Is it typically Northwest frontier? Is it North
It's actually
Indian?
not. It's actually an evolved cuisine. It's not
Okay.
very, very typical because, as you're aware, in north of India there is absolutely no sea. So
Absolutely.
there's a lack of fish. So you just
Quite
get a
right.
couple of Amritsari machi or things like that. So it's an evolved way of doing.
So this is obviously very popular in Mumbai, isn't it?
Certainly it is. Certainly it
Okay.
is. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of cheese
Okay.
and I'm going to mash it. The reason I'm going to mash it is because I don't want any lumps. So when my guest is eating it, I don't want them to feel that there is cheese in it. So it
Okay.
becomes more like a paste than a thing in the mouth. So it should not be an irritant factor. So as you can see now, it's just getting softer and softer, and you can see the grains are all breaking.
So just sort of, blending it and rubbing it with your hands.
That's
you
right.
can't possibly use a fork or anything. for this.
Not really. I mean, because if you
Okay.
want to get it really, really without any lumps,
Okay, okay.
as you can see, there's still lumps inside.
Right. Okay. Oh, so it's like a really smooth paste. that you
Really
make.
smooth paste. And I don't recommend it in, a grinder or anything because half of it gets stuck in the grinder and you'll end up
Absolutely
wasting
it. Quite right.
You know?
Yes, quite right. That's a very practical tip, I must say.
So though it sounds simpler to do it in a grinder, but it doesn't work.
Okay.
There's too much wastage.
Oh, that's like a really smooth paste.
Yes, that's right. So that's what I've done. I made a smooth paste out of
The
it.
cheese, okay.
Now comes the other ingredients that I'm going to use. I'm just going to squeeze a lime.
Okay.
I'm going to use a little bit of cream. So that's
So this is like
approximately.
sour cream?
No, it's fresh
Just
cream.
fresh cream.
Just
okay.
fresh cream.
Fresh cream, okay.
See, if you notice, all the flavors that I'm using is very, very delicate.
Yes.
Cream doesn't have flavor
Absolutely.
as such to impart on the dish. Then I'm going to use a little bit of honey to
Okay.
give it the sweetness.
Okay, so honey is for that
Sweetness.
taste.
So
okay.
we got sweet already into it. Then we got a little heavy texture to it because we've got the cheese in it.
Yes, yes.
So that's honey.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 1/4 a teaspoon of green cardamom powder.
Okay. Is this really going to enhance the flavor?
That's right. And dill is the main herb that is going to impart
Okay.
the flavor to the fish. Fish and dill go very well together.
That's
Even
right.
in continental preparations,
Absolutely, there are loads of preparations.
there's a lot of
yes,
dill
they're
used in fish.
Yes, yes, that's a very interesting observation. Yes.
So this is the cashew paste.
That's going
That's
to be a bit
about-
heavy, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. So that's about 2 spoons of cashew paste.
Okay.
So as you can see, I've used everything that is over here already.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
all I'm going to do is mix them. So as you can see, there's so many lumps which we need to
Right, smoothen out.
smoothen out.
completely.
Because we don't want the guest getting a lump in his or her mouth.
And yet the flavor is going to be there, very, very distinct.
That's right.
That's an interesting marination for fish, I must say. Is
Now
this
to
something
this-
very typically done at Zafran over the years?
Yes,
or?
yes, it's been done for many years now,
Okay.
and a lot of guests like it. I'm going to
Okay.
use very less salt in this.
Because obviously
Bec-
there is salt and cheese, I guess.
That's right, because the
Okay.
processed cheese has salt in it, so you have
Right.
to be very careful when you're adding the salt,
Okay.
because you don't want the dish to become very salty.
True, absolutely. You make
Yeah,
it look
I'm sure
really
you
simple.
can smell it also.
Yes, I can absolutely get the wonderful
you can get
aroma
the
of
dill
it. Yes, yes, very,
and
very
the creamy
distinct,
texture. So
very clear aroma.
it's still very delicate, not like our fish tikkas that we use,
Yes,
which is
of
very
course.
strong and
Very true.
spicy. This is very mild
Yes.
and letting.
Fish Amritsar, you can smell it a mile away, I guess.
Yes. That's it, and so our
Okay.
marination's ready.
Okay.
So this fish that we've marinated and let the green chili and the ginger
Garlic
juice
juice,
go
yes.
into it,
Okay.
we just. That's it.
That looks nice.
It's very simple, very doable at home.
Absolutely, really simple. In fact, I'm going to
And-
try it as well.
Yeah. In fact, you don't get salmon, you can use any fish. So
Right. Yeah, if you say pomfret is a good option, I love pomfret, so I'm going to certainly do that. So, Chetan, once this is sort of blended and done and covered each
Right.
piece of the fish, how long do we need to keep it really?
approximately 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
4 hours, because what happens is the longer you marinate, the better it is. But you can't do it overnight because it's fish. It's finally
Mm-hmm.
very, very delicate, and you don't want your fish spoiling.
Absolutely.
So
of
about
course.
3 to 4 hours is
Unlike
good
other
enough.
tougher meats, I guess, which you keep for a
Yeah.
longer period.
So in
yeah.
our restaurant, what we do is we actually come in the morning and just marinate it for the whole day.
Okay.
So it stays. So the person having dinner gets an 8-hour-old marinated fish. So the
Sure.
marination can go inside.
Perfect. So 4 hours is what Chetan really recommends. So, Chetan, this is basically you're going to be grilling this, right?
I'm actually going to put it in a skewer,
Skewer,
and then put it in a tandoor.
Okay. But is there any other way this could be done as well?
Oh yes, I mean you can take this fish and put it in your oven on the convection.
Okay, oh, lovely.
In your
Okay.
microwave, there's a convection option.
Yes, of course.
So you put it in the convection and you can just cook the fish for 20 minutes and it should be good to go.
Oh, lovely. Would that really alter the flavors, you think?
Yes, it would alter the flavor a little bit for the simple reason the charcoal flavor wouldn't
Of
come
course.
into the fish.
Absolutely.
And you know, our palate, we enjoy the charcoal flavor.
Very true.
But of course, you can't have a tandoor at home.
Yes.
So this is the best you can do if you're
Okay.
hosting somebody or want to impress somebody.
And yet enjoy this
And-
fish.
and
Great.
still
So
enjoy
one
the
can
fish.
actually do it in the micro. That's wonderful.
So we're done.
Okay, that looks great.
So the fish is marinated, goes into the refrigerator for 4 hours.
4 hours, okay. 4 hours is what we need to keep it aside for.
Yes. As you can see, the fish is completely covered with the marination.
Absolutely.
Every part of the
absolutely.
fish.
Yes.
And it's ready to go.
Thank you very much, Chetan.
My pleasure, Vinny.
So that was Chetan Sethi of Zafran, who gave us very exciting tips about how to marinate fish. So keep watching India Food Network for more.